I've been thinking about something lately, about some things, just life as a whole, as itself. Like sometimes the friends we have could sometimes be the enemy that we have to keep. And what do I mean by that? That the friends that we have could sometimes be the enemy that we have to keep. This is what I mean by that. Sometimes it seems to me as if our expectation from one another is perfection. And life doesn't go like that. Nobody is perfect. I am not perfect. Likewise, you are not perfect. But in relationship and in friendship, it seems to me that we expect perfection. Our expectations sometimes it seems kind of too high to me. And I believe this is one of the reasons why we kind of uh, be having, struggle with our friends when they do certain things or when certain things happen because our expectation is perfection. We are expecting them to be perfect. And also, our expectation, the expectation of us from them is too high. Sometimes it is too high. And that's why I kept thinking and I kind of come to the conclusion that it seems like this. It seems that the friendship that we have could be sometimes the enemy that we have to keep. The enemy part of it is their imperfection area, their weakness, where they are not the greatest at. Those areas that they are not the greatest, that is the enemy part because we don't seems to like that aspect of them that way. But we have to keep them because we are friends. When we having 85 90% compatibility with someone, we are if we are comparable with them 85 90%, we can be friends. We are friends. We can choose to be friends because we share 90% of things together. So I'm just saying on this video, like, don't let us don't let our expectation be perfection. Don't let it be too high. No one is perfect. And once we know that, when something happen within us, then we are prepared for it, understanding and knowing that you know they are not perfect. We are not perfect. You know that the enemy, the friends that we have could sometimes be the enemy we have to keep. And like I've said earlier, the enemy part of it is the aspect of them that we don't like. But we have to keep them because we are compatible with them. We share, we love 90% of what they do. So don't let our expectation be of perfection, that they have to be perfect, and don't let our expectation be too high. Be prepared that they are going to make mistakes, that I am going to make a mistake and you are going to make mistake, and when those mistakes comes by, we have to have that understanding. That shouldn't make them not our friend anymore. They are still our friend. They are not just perfect. And if our expectation of them is not perfection, then we'll be okay with it. We are human beings, and sometimes we tell each other the truth. I've seen different kind of scenario where the truth are being told among friends, within two friends, and because it is the truth, it hurts. The truth hurts. And if you're on the other end, if you're on the receiver end, you're not going to be cheering that moment. So It's gonna, kind of, but it is the truth. It is the truth. That is the core value of a good friendship, of a good friend. So we have to tell ourselves the truth. And sometimes it's conveyed. The way the truth is conveyed seems to make it more not as the truth anymore, because the way but don't look at it. Look at the content and the word that were delivered. Okay, so I'm bringing this to say the friends that we have could sometimes be the enemy we have to keep, because they are our friend, and they are not perfect, and the area that they are weak, that they are not strong at, is where we should understand and accept them as they are. Now, as to my own standard, to my friend, I can look at my friend and say, oh, they are perfect at this thing at this time. Yeah, they are perfect at this thing by my own standard. Or it could be for your own, from your own standard too. That you say, oh, this person is perfect. It's perfect. But I want you to know that it's perfect at that thing, that particular thing, that particular action, at that time. Okay? It's perfect at that thing by your own standard, at that thing, at that time. And as time passes by, as days goes by, as they grow older, or as they change career, or whatever changes that happen to them in life, they might not as perfect as they once were in those things that you think they are perfect in, as your own standard. So we have to prepare for that and also understand that. What am I talking about? If you are an athlete, you have a basketball player or you are a football player, and you are at your prime age of 20 or maybe 25, 30, I guarantee you this. When you turn 80, you are not going to be perfect playing football or perfect playing basketball. All right, you are not going to be, and that is just lie, because things has changed. But as a certain time, your friend, one of your friend, I think, is perfect playing that role, but that was then. So things has changed now. So whatever he used to do or she used to do when she was perfect in those things, she might not be able to do it anymore, and we have to accept that. So the friendship that we have could be sometime, you know the enemy. We have to keep the enemy, the part of them that we don't really like. That is what I am saying. So don't expect 100% from your relationship with others, that they are going to deliver 100%. Maybe your spouse, it could be from your children, it could be your co-worker, people that you are in relationship with. Don't let your expectation be too high, because if your expectation is too high, you might be disappointed sometime when things happen that you don't expect them. You always trying to expect the unexpected. Like uh, they call something in truck driving defensive driving. This is when you anticipate that the next driver is not going to do the right thing. It's going to do the wrong thing. So you prepare for it now, because you just assume they're not going to do the right thing. So you prepare for it. Now, when they do the right thing, oh well, good. Everybody go their own way. Everybody moved on. But if they do the wrong thing and you are not prepared, then you will be disappointed. You might be hurt. So in relationship also, if you prepare that this person is weak in this area, this is not their area of strength, you prepare for it. So when it happens, you good with it. That is the weakness that they have. They would have to deal with the weakness that you have. I want us to also understand this, that no man, no woman is perfect. Now, you might say someone is perfect to your own standard at certain thing, but no one is perfect. No one is perfect. Perfection is what we all strive for. but no one has attained perfection yet. We strive at it. So don't let our expectation from our relationship be too high so that we don't get burnt, we don't get disappointed. And that is just, I just think I should just bring this out. And it just got me thinking. And because if you are in a healthy relationship, it helps you mentally, it helps you physically, even physically, it helps you. It makes you look good because you are not carrying any stress. You are not carrying any burden in your heart. You have a healthy relationship with people, with others. Those are your social life. Social life has a lot to do with our health, with our well-being. I'm just bringing this up. I just thought of it and I just said, let me just sit down and share with the family. And I hope this has helped someone, or someone, it has gotten someone to think and think again. That is my expectation kind of too high? Don't expect your spouse to be perfect at all time, at all things. Nobody is perfect. You are not, I am not. If this is your first time on this channel, I would like you to support this channel. I would like you to support this community. I would like you to share your own opinion. I'm making a request for you to subscribe to the channel and share the video. Let us all share our values together and get to the next level. Thank you very much. Your time here will not be a waste. That is just my promise to you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.